Hello love bunnies and angel wings. Did you miss me? Okay, so today I'm going to do a different video. I'm calling this video, well I don't know what I'm calling the video yet, but today's video is going to be about real girl trends. And what that is basically a lot of times we'll see things on YouTube or online or on TV, or even other girls will see with things that we think that we absolutely must have. So I've just gathered together a tiny list of items or beauty products that I think that we don't need if we don't have them already, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense? Number one, Ben Nye powder. If you don't have Ben Nye powder, you probably don't need Ben Nye powder. I mean, I set my foundation with just plain old regular translucent powder, nothing special. I got this from CoverGirl in the pharmacy, and that's how I set my foundation. I mean, I set my concealer with this, and sometimes I use this to set my entire face because sometimes I'm not always in the mood to add more color to my face, especially when I'm, you know, like having issues with my foundation or whatever. I'll set it with a translucent powder which doesn't really have a color to it. So that's one. Number two, you don't need a contour kit if you don't already have a contour kit. It's not compulsory. Contouring is basically just using a darker product to shade in areas that would regularly be dark on your face. The idea of contouring is that when your face naturally has highs and lows and light points and dark points, which makes it your face. And when you put makeup on, you lose all of that. So the idea of contouring is to bring the color back into your face that you would naturally have. I use Maybelline's Chestnut, the color Chestnut, multitasker face powder. And this is what I use to contour with. I use a powder. I do not use a liquid. I just feel the liquid is just too heavy for my face. So I'll just use this with like this brush. This is like my favorite brush to use. And I'll just go in and I feel like it blends better, and this just works for me. I don't really like all that liquidy foundation-y stuff on my face. I like my face can breathe. Number three, if you don't have a highlighter, you don't need a highlighter. You can just use your regular concealer. It will do the highlighting, or you know, a lighter powder on top of your concealer will highlight it some more. You don't need to go out and buy like a Benefit What's Up lighter or anything like that. Just use your concealer. You really don't need to go that extra mile and buy a specific highlighter. Number four, you do not need 1,000 different foundations, okay? It is not good to have product lying around for a long length of time. After a while, it's just not good to use old products on your face. And if you have a lot of foundations, more than likely you're going to find yourself having them for like 2 years, almost 3 years. And I just don't feel that you want to have product that dated going on your face. The most foundation you should probably have is like probably two at most, or 3 if you feel fancy. But you know, I'd say depending on where you live, a foundation for the colder months and a foundation for the hotter months. Like summer you'd have a different foundation, and winter you'd have another foundation, and that's just my advice. In the summertime, I'll show you what I use. Wintertime, I will use the L'Oreal True Match foundation just because it's really greasy and the winter months are really dry. So I find that this works perfectly on my face because it's greasy, and I have normal complexion or whatever, normal skin. I don't have greasy or dry skin. My skin is normal. In the summer months, I like to go a little lighter. I don't really wear foundation in the summer, but if I'm going to, I use a BB cream. I use Maybelline's BB cream because it's lighter. I feel like it's lighter on my face. Or I'll use the Smashbox Liquid Halo, but I don't really wear foundation in the summer, so that's really if I'm feeling fancy. Number five, if you don't already have a beauty blender, you don't need to get a beauty blender. I mean, I know we've seen a lot of YouTube gurus with these things, but the truth about this is, if you have sensitive skin, or if you have skin issues, or if your skin breaks out a lot, or if you just have sensitive skin, you should really change these. I think if you wear makeup every day, every 2 months, I mean every month at least, or every 2 months, because this isn't really hygienic. I mean, let's be honest, you're putting makeup into this, you're not really washing it out as properly as you think you is, because it's a sponge, so it's going to soak up a lot of it. So I don't really, I mean, I use it from time to time, but most of the time I use a foundation brush to put my concealer on, or I use my fingers, but if I feel fancy. But yeah, if I'm feeling fancy, I will use my foundation brush, but I don't always use a beauty blender because I don't find it to be the most hygienic all the time. Number 6, The Naked palette. I know that it's been quite a craze. Everybody has a Naked 1 palette, Naked 2 palette. I don't have any of the Naked palettes because, to be honest, I don't really wear eyeshadow that often, and I feel like it would be a waste of money. I'm not really an eyeshadow girl. I'm really just an eyeliner and go kind of girl. I'm not really into, I have a eyeshadow kit under here with like 120 colors, and I've used probably 2 of them. I'm not really that into eyeshadow, but I mean, if you are and if you feel like you want to make that purchase, you can. But I just feel like there are other options that are not as expensive. But I mean, it all depends on what you want to do. It's your money at the end of the day. The next thing is, I always try to remove my makeup thoroughly. I think I showed you guys, if you guys watched my blog over the Christmas, when I come home and I have makeup on, or like now, I will put some coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil, in my hand. I'll rub it together and then I'll slather it all over my face, and that kind of breaks up my makeup, like breaks it up and everything. And then I will use these Huggies. They have a simple formula. This is, you know, it's supposed to be all natural or whatever. So I use this simple formula, and it's fragrance free, and these are the wipes that I use on my face. I don't use makeup wipes. I find that they don't work any better than baby wipes, to be honest. So I just don't invest my money in that. I just use these baby wipes. You can use any baby wipes you want, but the ones I use are the Huggies Simple Formula. And it's supposed to be their simplest formula ever. It's fragrance free. It has aloe vera and vitamin E, and it comes with 56 wipes. So I use this. After I break up my makeup with and I wipe it off, I use a cleanser. I've been using this Murad cleanser. I bought this in Sephora like 2 weeks ago. It'll run you, it's $36 and plus tax depending on where you buy it. Mine came up to $39, I think. But you get a lot of product, and you only need a little bit to wash your face. And it's supposed to be good for you. I mean, when I went to Sephora, she was telling me that, you know, this is a good seller, because I was having issues with my skin, not breaking out or anything like that, because I don't really break out, but I was having issues with my skin was becoming dull and just kind of dead and just like flat looking. So I was telling her I didn't have my natural glow anymore. My skin was just kind of dead. It could be because of the winter as well, but you know, whatever. So I went in, I explained my problems to her, but Lord have his mercy. So yeah, I explained my problems to her, and she recommended the Murad cleanser. It has salicylic acid, lactic acid, glycolic acids, and that increase cell turnover for smoother, softer skin. It has jojoba beads and a bunch of stuff that's just really good for you. So this is what I've been using for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if I've seen any major results with it yet. I haven't been using it long enough, but I will let you guys know. And then to tone, I just use good old-fashioned witch hazel. I keep it simple. And then when I moisturize, I either use coconut oil or argan oil or almond oil. I use one of those oils. And in the summertime, then I use like a more creamy moisturizer. But in the winter months, I like to use like an oil, just because my skin gets really dry. Another little tip that I do that I wanted to share with you guys, real girl beauty advice, is I don't know how much of you know about alcohol, you know, first aid antiseptic alcohol. I put some alcohol in a spray bottle like this. You can get these in the dollar store or the pharmacy, or any spray bottle will work. Recycle one, a little one, it's fine. And so when I'm putting on my foundation or I'm putting on my makeup or whatever, and I don't have time to wash my brushes all the time, a lot of people don't realize that your makeup brushes, they affect your skin. So if you don't clean your makeup brushes every week, which you should, like proper wash and scrub, they're gonna have a lot of stuff in there from like previous weeks. That's gonna cause buildup on the brush. That's gonna affect your skin. So immediately after I am finished using the brush and I don't have time to wash it, which is most of the times, what I do is I just spray the alcohol on the brush like I'm doing right now. And then I just grab a napkin and I just rub it in there and just get as much of the product out as I can. It's a lot of product in there today because I just used it. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. You don't need I don't use a makeup brush cleaner spray because I know that this is gonna kill some germs. My mother used to use alcohol on everything, so sometimes old times something come back again, you know what I'm saying? Another tip that I find works for me, I mean it depends, once again it depends on your personal preference. I don't use eyeliner all the time. Sometimes I will just put my mascara on and that's it. I don't use eyeliner and line my eyes every single time. I feel like it's not good for the skin around my eyes, and I just feel like it's not good for my eyes, period. I don't feel like it's necessary all the time. I don't feel like it's hygienic. So sometimes for 2 weeks at a time, or like a week at a time, I would just wear my mascara and not wear any eyeliner. Like I'm not wearing any eyeliner right now. Hello? I swear I keep hearing somebody open that front door. I'm so glad I'm recording, because if I'm about to be murdered in my house, then I at least want it on film so you guys can know what really happened. I forgot to close my room door. Now my phone is ringing. Guys, I'm really scared. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm still alive. Anyways, so yeah, I don't wear eyeliner all the time. I kind of let my eyes breathe, just because I don't feel like these things are good for my eyes. So right now I'm just wearing mascara and I'm not really wearing eyeliner. Plus my eyes are huge. I don't really need to line my eyes all the time because I've got massive eyes. So, you know, it's, you know. The next thing that I do from time to time is, I'm wearing nail polish right now, but if you look closely at my last video, I was not wearing any nail polish. Sometimes when I do my nails, between like polishing my nails, I'll not wear any nail polish on my nails, just like a treatment polish, just to let my nails breathe, because nail polish and all that stuff can cause discoloration of your nails, and it's just not 100% good for your nails all the time. I don't wear acrylic anymore. I haven't worn acrylic in the last 2 years. Sometimes I really want to, because I want to do those dark nails or whatever, but you know, I'm just super concerned about keeping everything in its natural bestest state as possible, if that is even a word. So I don't wear nail polish all the time. Sometimes I let my nails breathe for like a week, if I feel like it, 2 weeks, and then I'll polish them again. So those are my real girl beauty tips. If you guys have any tips that you want to share, because I'm always looking for tips, you guys know that, and I have some of the best followers on here. You guys are so informed. Please, 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 please put them down below so that I can know, because I really want to know. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great week. Be positive, and remember, it's 2015. We are embracing this year and everything it has to offer. I love you guys. Bye.